Thank you for joining us today. Mike Strand here from StrandVision Digital Signage. Today we're going to talk about user databases and how you can use them. First off, we're going to log in. Next, we're going to go to Signage Pages, Page Content, and from here we're going to go to Edit Databases. I have a few different databases set up here. Customer testimonials is actually the most commonly used. Safety dates is also popular since the system automatically computes how many safe days each department has. You can also have other types of databases that go way beyond this, and we can even do custom interfaces to your own software systems as well. So at this point I'm going to look at the testimonial. You'll notice there's an Edit Structure button. For the customer testimonial you don't need to change it, but I'll go in it. By default you're going to be in beginner user mode, which just shows the basic fields that you need. If you want more control, you can go to intermediate or advanced user mode, where you'll see minimum length, maximum length, whether the paragraph has word wrap, that kind of thing. The customer testimonial, you don't actually have to change it, so I'm not gonna, but there are different options. And since database structures can be a little complicated, we're happy to help you get that set up. So at this point I'm going to click Abort Changes because I really didn't make any changes. Here you'll see I have 4 customer testimonial records that I've just kind of randomly typed in. In the case of customer testimonials, you'll usually just add to it, but if you decide you want to edit it, you check the box, click Edit Selected, and in this case I'm going to change the date to today's date. Click Save to save it, and that now updates the information as we changed it. You can also delete records, or you can add new ones just by typing in the information below. If you have the streaming video or higher package, you can actually add photos to this database as well. So as it's displaying the customer testimonial record on the screen, it can also display the photo. The ability to do photos is very handy for real estate listings, people, and all other kinds of things. Once you get your database records added, you can go to Signage Pages, Modify Pages, add in a new page type, set the page type to User Database, Counter, Table, List, or Random User Database. The counter is actually what's used for safety dates, where it automatically calculates the number of safe days. The User Database Table shows all of the database records in a table format. And if there's too many to show on a single screen, it'll scroll up as it goes. The user database list also shows all the different information, but more as a text-based version, and that almost always scrolls. And then the random user database will pick one random record from that user database each time it goes through the signage loop. Note that the user database counter and user database table do not show photos. So it's just the user database list and random user database that shows photos. At this point I'm going to pick random user database because that's typically what you would use for the customer testimonial. For the database to use, I'm going to pick the testimonial database, and for the title I'm going to put customer comments. And I'm also going to assign that to the page name. I click Save, and at this point the page will start playing. I'm going to click Preview Page so that we can look at that. And here you'll see one of the random comments. If I reload it again, it'll pull in the next customer comment. Doing it again, we'll pull the one after that. And by the time it's made it through 4 times, it will have shown all 4 different comments. So that's the basics of the user database. As you have changes, you just go to the page content, user database, select the proper database, and update it as changes are made. As I mentioned, this can be used for simple things like customer testimonials and safety dates, but it can also be used for very complex things. And since the initial setup can be a little difficult, we again invite you to give us a call at 715-235-7446, email us at sales@strandvision.com, and if you don't have a subscription yet, you can try it out for free at www.strandvision.com and click on Take StrandVision for a test drive. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to seeing you next time.